Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to do my full review at a little over 80 miles on the North Face Vectiv Enduris 3 trail running shoes. I have found these interesting. I hadn't owned North Face at least in several years. I bought these at the running store. They were popular with some of the other people that worked at the store. I would say they're a good shoe. I've had a little bit of trouble in a few areas. So I just want to talk about how I'm using them and what I like about them and what I don't so much like about them. They have a nice bouncy midsole. They're 31 millimeter stack height in the heel, 25 in the forefoot. So a 6 millimeter drop, which actually works pretty well for me. They actually have a TPU plate in them that makes them feel really bouncy and fast. They feel very nimble on the trail. They're really kind of a joy to run in. The upper is comfortable. It's a fairly wide toe box, so there's room there. It locks down really well. I really have enjoyed them, and I still enjoy them and going to continue to enjoy them, I think, for shorter trail runs. I have found that the outsole, they have surface control rubber, which at 82 miles doesn't look very worn at all, which is great. But I also find that the lugs are very shallow. They're not very thick. So I really don't trust this shoe in a very technical situation. And it also concerns me with the amount of stack height and how cushy it is in a technical situation that I could roll my ankle more just because I'm up a little higher. I kind of like a little bit lower to the ground trail running shoe. But that said, the rubber seems to grip well, and it does seem to be lasting well. And these are a lot of fun on a weavy trail that you're running on. You can really pick up the pace in them. I actually thought these were going to be great at my snowdrop race because they've got a good bit of cushion. You don't have to worry about the stability because it's a fairly flat course. It was a mixture of both road and gravel, so having the lower lugs was going to be good on the concrete sections and still ride well. Well, that was all true, and the toe box is fairly wide. However, when I got about 35 miles in, my big toes on both feet started hurting. And as best I can tell, it's because whereas even though the toe box is wide, the toe box is actually fairly shallow, and it wasn't enough room for my toes. So it ended up inflaming them, and I ended up getting blisters underneath my toenails for my large toe. So for me, these are not going to be long run shoes either. So I still think they're very good quality shoes. They're still a lot of fun to run in, but I think for me they're just going to be for up to maybe 10-mile runs on non-technical, not super technical trails. They're coming out with a new couple shoes from North Face that look like they're definitely going to have a deeper tread. Those will be better for technical trail for me. I also think they're a little bit more beefed up in the toe area. I haven't really tried them on yet. I don't really have a full review or even a lot of details about those. But anyway, these are good shoes. I just don't think they're good for me in most situations. I will continue to use them for fast, fun training runs up to 10 miles. Like I said, my experiment running in them long did not work out real well. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on the North Face Vectiv Enduris 3. Again, I think a good shoe, just not 100% for every condition for me. Anyway, if you like this update and you enjoyed the review, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Other than that, I hope you are doing great and keep moving.
I am fine. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.